153 Juice WRLD songs, and the list is finished. This has been my most requested video in general. It's crazy, people don't even want the new video, they just want the updated list of an old video from a year ago. And it's still performing really well. Originally, I was waiting to do this channel to do the Redux, and then I was kind of waiting for the deluxe of The Party Never Ends, but I'm not really sure if that's even happening. I haven't really seen many updates on it, and you know, Bibby likes to cap a lot, so here we are. The original animated discography video is near 1 million views, and it's on pace to hit that. Oh my goodness, I would have never imagined those kind of numbers to come out of that video, or just in general from any of my videos. I definitely want to touch on it a little bit more at the end of the video, but I want to let you guys know of how I'm going to do this Redux. So there's gonna be 3 different types of songs that we're including in this video. There's gonna be obviously the new songs, being The Party Never Ends, Pre-Party, anything that released newly. We're gonna have changed song rankings, so any opinion that I've changed from a year ago, I'm including in this list. And then finally, I will give my hot takes from my original video. You know, some of the takes that people are kind of mad at me for, so I'm going to cover those a little bit more. Again, it's my opinion, but you guys don't care. You guys like to bash me. It is what it is. You know, it's 177 songs. And of course, if you haven't seen the original video, this video would not make any sense, so go watch it before watching this one. And if you're new, welcome to the second channel. We do weekly videos here. But let's get into the list. So there's gonna be a lot of hot takes from the bad and mid section. The first one we got was You Don't Love Me, which I was pleasantly surprised about. I think all the people that were upset with this ranking were probably little kids. I can imagine if I was 14, I would enjoy this song. And yeah, when I discovered this song, like I definitely had it on repeat at one point, but I'm not 14. Feel Alone. People were really defending this song in the comments. The instrumental shit, the chorus is shit. It really just sounds like an artist doing a Juice WRLD impression. I don't understand the appeal. It's one of my hot takes apparently. I think the song sucks. And right next to it, we got World on Drugs. This song could definitely be in low mid section, but you guys didn't convince me hard enough, so this one's staying in bad section. Moving on to the mid section with the first Party Never Ends song, Love Letter. I actually was going to put this in bad section, but I think the last verse kind of saves the song, because overall, it doesn't sound good at all. The chorus was mediocre and the verses were weird, besides the last verse. On a side note, Love Letter by Lil Peep is my favorite Lil Peep song. Adore You. Sort of the same elements as I Feel Alone. The comparison I can make, it sounds like AI trying to make a Juice WRLD song, but doesn't really involve any of the elements that make a good Juice WRLD song. That's probably the way I can describe it. I don't like this song. A re-rank, we got Life's a Mess 2. Originally, I had it a lot higher, I think just because of the original song, but I'm ranking it for what it is. Clever, I don't like Clever's music at all. I think he sounds awful, and Post Malone was mediocre on this song as well, so I put it lower. Spend It. I don't have much to say about this song, so I'm gonna use this time to talk about the cover art. That goes for the Pre-Party and The Party Never Ends. I don't know the original artist for the Pre-Party, but I know that the Party Never Ends artist is the legendary Takashi Murakami. Juice and him were even planning, you know, designing the cover of what it could look like. But this is just a moment where we need to take accountability of a great artist making some dog shit. And I might get a little full of myself. If you gave me a deadline, 6 days, I think I could do better than whatever this is. In my original ranking, I saw a Reddit thread, and mind you, Reddit's like the worst place on earth with critics. And I saw a few people mention that they don't like how I brought art into it. They don't like that I mentioned cover arts, which I only did about 3 times. And while I really was just trying to say something entertaining, not just like putting it down just because the cover art sucks, cover arts have more influence than you think, even if you don't think that cover arts matter. Cover arts mean a lot to me. And that's part of the reason why I haven't even listened to Juice WRLD's album that much. I hate this fucking album cover. It's so dog shit. It sucks, bro. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm losing my shit here. But I've dropped a full video of why album covers are so important. W promo, but I guess I can throw out an example here. Recently, Love Is Rage 2 by Lil Uzi Vert dropped out of the Billboard Top 200. And why that's crazy, it's like this is the first time it dropped out of the chart since its release, so it's been there the whole time. But the reason why it dropped out was not because Uzi's taking a slight decline, it's because he won't change the album cover back. All of his album covers have the Eternal Take 2 promo, and I'm losing my mind. The Uzi community agrees with me. Please just fucking change it. But a little rant right there, album covers mean more than you think. We got Feline moving up 9 spots. This was a very talked about ranking, morely because it was the first song on the midsection from scraping the bad section. I think it's really just a definition of a mid Juice WRLD song. Trippie doesn't add anything. I think Polo G had the best verse, but overall it's just not a good song, so I still got it in midsection. Lace It. Hook is decent by Juice, but the new Eminem I feel like is sort of unneeded. Eminem was a huge Juice WRLD fan, so it makes sense why he was on this song. Like Godzilla was an insane song. I've never been a huge Eminem fan. I like the Slim Shady LP and the 2 Marshall Mathers projects. But yeah, like I said, not a huge fan, but him being on this song just kind of felt off. He didn't really flow with whatever was going on. It felt so out of place. That's why I have it here. Titanic. Hot take here. Was surprised that people were upset with this ranking. I think it's very generic. And I think there's an argument that it could be even lower. Maze. Oh my goodness. The hottest take of the video. There's always one video of every single ranking that's the extreme hot take that gets under everyone's skin. A lot of the top comments are about Maze. And what I didn't know is some Juice WRLD fans have this as like one of their top songs. And I tried to like it, force myself to like it because of you guys, but sometimes it's just not gonna be that way. It is my opinion yet again, and I do think it's the only miss on Death Race for Love. So it stays here. You guys didn't influence shit. Best Friend with Fall Out Boys. Stupid ass Kids Bop song, but it's better than Girl of My Dreams. Real shit. Surprised this was a hot take. Like I said in my original ranking, I liked it for a week and then I stopped listening to it. It's not all that. I think it goes for a lot of those like pop, you know, hook bangers. You know, you got a hook going and just like throws in a verse. That's definitely a trend with a lot of the songs in the midsection for me. Oxycodone. I don't remember this song at all. It was like the first time me hearing it, so apparently I didn't add to the playlist. And I guess it was just forgettable, so I have it here. Light Years. Very generic. It was probably a scrap for the whole Juice WRLD Young Thug project. While I do wish we got that collab project, like, I'm a bigger Future fan than a Young Thug fan, but I think Young Thug and Juice together would have been so much better than the album that we got, being World on Drugs. Playing games, I'm not playing fair. You're gonna start seeing a trend where I'm very biased towards these SoundCloud songs. Initially during the ranking, I was a little bit skeptical to put those SoundCloud songs higher. This only moves up a few spots. 734, my second hottest take of the video. And I stand by my ranking. I think a lot of people were really biased over the song just for the 15-minute version. The best way I can compare this is like Taylor Swift's All Too Well, which has a 10-minute version, and it's nowhere near one of her best songs, but people put it up there because of that 10-minute version, and I think it's the same with this having a 15-minute version. It's not all that, guys. Let's stop overhyping it. It's still the same ranking for me. Bye bye. Sort of similar to Real Shit. I think there's an argument for it to be lower. Both ways. I know this song leaked. I believe it was called A. It's nothing crazy to me. I have it here. Ain't Living Right. No one even cared for me having it as low as it was, but I like it more now, so it's higher. Just Letting You Know is higher, more SoundCloud bias. World Tour. I know there's better tracks. I'm not sure why those tracks made it to the pre-party. Maybe it's because these songs were not leaked before, so maybe they wanted some fresh new songs to the pre-party. I'm not sure. You guys will have to correct me if those songs were leaked, but I believe they weren't. Because from what I remember, this was just a IG snippet back in the day, I believe 2019. Celebrate. Pretty mediocre by Juice. The only reason why it's high is because of Offset. Cavalier, Death Race for Love throwaway. I vibe with it, probably wasn't dropped for good reason though. Moving on to the good section, we got All Girls Are the Same 2/Insecurities. People were really not liking this song, and I think it's just because people don't like Nicki Minaj. Nicki needs her respect. She's one of the greatest rappers of all time, and I do think that people were morally hating this song just because of Arctic Tundra, which that makes sense. The girl with the blonde hair, you know, you can call it that too. That song is amazing. One of a lot of Juice WRLD fans' favorite leaks of all time. The fact that Nicki was on that song makes no fucking sense. It should have made the original The Party Never Ends. I don't know why Nicki got that shit, but yeah, I think that's why people are upset. But I do like the chorus in the song. It sounds really catchy. Barbarian. It's loved and hated by fans. I'm gonna be neutral here, but I don't come back to it a lot. Ring Ring. I fucking do not like Clever. That is the only reason. The Light. It was originally 71, and from the original ranking when I was originally doing this, that's a lot of originals, I apologize. It was at 59. I don't know why why I was ranking it so high. So it's all the way down here. And you gotta think that I'm adding songs to the list too, so it was even down further. Screw Juice. This is one of my biggest hot takes. Now, I have my Instagram DMs muted, but when you're on Instagram and you're going through your DMs, you can see all the activity from the top of your screen, and there was someone calling me on Instagram, and I decided to answer. And this guy gave me like a 10-minute presentation with a whiteboard and everything of why Screw Juice should be higher on my list. I am dead ass. And he didn't convince me for shit. It's still right here. Jeffrey. Was curious to see if this was showing love to Young Thug in a way, but nope, it's him being with the killer like Jeffrey, as in Jeffrey Dahmer. Misfit. Corny ass music video. I didn't really like it at first, but it grew on me. Hate the Other Side. It's moving down from the great section. I believe it was the first song on the great section. It's now in the good section. I don't really listen to it anymore, and I don't even really know why I put it in the great section to begin with, because making the original list, I wasn't even a huge fan of the song in the first place. Floor It. This song got some great lyrics. Let's read them. These bitches wearing all this makeup, that should get annoying and boring. I bet you when she take it off, she look like Michael Jordan. I bet you when her friend take it off, she look like Ben Gordon. On Instagram, she Beyonce. In real life, she Randy Orton. The song's very fun. I'm not bashing the lyrics whatsoever. I just wanted to mention that. Conversations. This was a hot take apparently. I think the beat carries easily. I think it's a good song. Not great. It's staying here. On God. Moving up many spots. This could be just because of my appreciation for Young Thug now. I like him way more than I did back in late 2023. I think the melodies with the ad-libs make the song so enjoyable. I love listening to this song. Wasted. Originally it was on low good section at 94. And I used to hate the chorus. Even as a kid, I thought it was corny. And I didn't like Uzi's verse. But over the years, I've appreciated it even more. And I have it higher on my list. The Party Never Ends. I know it's a remix of his song In the Dark. And I thought it was a really good intro for the album. Cali Girl, Where Are You? Just moving up a few spots. I like the SoundCloud classics. Now in the great section, we have Forever. When I first discovered this song, I was really obsessed with this song. I really liked it. I replayed it all the time. It was really one of my most listened to songs back in 2018. More SoundCloud bias. It was some of his early work. I forgot the year. It was something like recorded in 2015 or something, I believe. I have it higher now. Condone It. We have some more fun lyrics that I'm about to read. I feel like Mario, so I had her go and fuck on Luigi. And then this part is a full line, non-stop, okay? I'm not cherry picking. Shawty thirsty, drinking my semen. After that little bitch leaving. Shawty wet like a boat, I'm sinking. Tastes like Oreo, she creamin'. Head so good, I'm dreamin'. Woke up, she's still eatin'. Pinocchio, I poke her. Like OVO, I sing to her. Like Michael Phelps, I stroke her. She know I'm evil, Joker. Song's fun as fuck. I'm not making fun of it whatsoever, but that's crazy. That's just back-to-back lines of that nonsense. It makes it even so much better because this was probably not even written. A lot of you know Juice WRLD freestyled all of his music, which is fucking crazy. But coming up with that on the spot's pretty insane. Jet Lag. This is my biggest jump from the original list. It moved up 50 full spots. It's interesting how I do these rankings because first I'll give one listen, I'll put it into a tier, and then I'll give another listen where I rank it into the good, great, perfect, whatever, and then another listen where I actually write for the song. And during this whole process, songs just move everywhere. They just keep moving. But Jet Lag actually moved up 11 spots during the editing. Yeah, I liked it that much. It grew on me like crazy, and since then, it grew on me even more. And the comments weren't even mad about this song. I think this song's low-key a banger. I was very surprised that people were not upset with this ranking. We're moving up Burn, Doom, Into the Road, and Big. All 4 songs have moved up to the great section. Like I said, when I rank the songs, it gets a bit tricky. Because first I'll listen to the song and I'll automatically assume and be like, okay, that's a low good song or a high perfect. But then there's a part with like the high good songs clashing with the songs that are in the low great. And a lot of the times the high good songs can sometimes make their way to the low great section, while the low great can make their way down to the good section. And these 4 songs honestly should have made it. And I know Burn, there's some people that really love Burn. I get it, but it's not one of my favorite songs. Roses, only moving down a few spots. Not a big deal. My Life in a Nutshell. His darkest, most personal song he's ever made. I think I was avoiding putting in great just because of, you know, the replayability and whatnot, but it is an amazing song, so I have it in great. The Bee's Knees. I could even argue that it could be a little bit higher than what I'm ranking right now. The Bee's Knees really grew on me a lot. I love the beat switch and just the whole listening experience all the way through this song. It's really good. Fine China's moving up a couple spots. It's a banger. It should have been higher. When I first listened to World on Drugs, this was so easily the biggest banger off of it. Cuff. The music video just has Juice WRLD doing his iconic dance moves with the lyrics, said you pussy, well you are what you eat, oh yeah. Party by Myself. The original track name was called Pills and Reefer. I thought the music video was super cool and creative. Some people didn't like it, but it's so much better than like the Cuff music video. I thought this thing was very creative with the whole backrooms design of it. And I saw a video of the behind the scenes of the VFX, which made me even like it even more. I recommend watching that video. It's really cool. 10 Feet. This song really moved down a lot of spots for me. I originally had it at number 10 on my whole list, but I don't even really be listening to this song that much. There was definitely a lot of 10 Feet fans happy that I had it so high, but I did see the amount of Juice WRLD fans that were also upset with it being so high. Which is interesting because you don't really see a lot of comments saying like, this song needs to be lower. It's morely just, you know, re-rank fucking Titanic and Maze and all those songs. 734. Syphilis. I butchered the song's name. I called it Syphils. I even put a sticky note saying that I butchered the song's name, but people did not fucking care. People were on my ass. Moving on to the perfect section. First hot take being Desire. There's a big streamer in the Juice WRLD community named Burnt Biscuit, and he was reacting to my video on stream, and the entire time he was like, why is Desire not listed yet? Why is Desire this high? And I'm just sitting here like, oh shit, he's not gonna be fucking happy. Which he wasn't.
Some controversy, no matter what, whoever places, like, no matter who places songs, there's gonna be controversy. What y'all rate this part? This specific section? I'm not gonna lie. If somehow he did better on this than he did on the last one, which is crazy.
I consider the next
give it like
23 tracks
I give it like a smooth
perfect.
7.
The girl in my dream.
Desire.
Bro, I just got through praising you. I just got through dropping off the nastiest of compliments, and you do this to me?
Go Test song.
Other than that, I don't really see that many people hate Desire. Me and You used to be in the great section. It's now here in the perfect section. I think Me and You is his best love song. I have it here. Hollywood Dreams. I was a bit skeptical to put it in the perfect section originally, but my first listen to all of his songs, I originally did have this in the perfect section, but it got moved, but I'm bringing it back. It's now in the perfect section. The highest song from The Party Never Ends, Empty Out Your Pockets. This shit is so catchy. This is a banger of a song. Maybe I'm letting recent bias put it up this high, being at number 10. I really like this song, and shout out to the animators at Fortnite. But you can clearly tell it's inspired by Into the Spider-Verse. And this shit is beautiful. Music videos like this make you appreciate the song even more. And yeah, the music video helped my impression of the song. Again, that's how I rank. You know, I like good visuals, good cover arts, good music videos. It does help the impression a bit, which I know some of you guys hate, but I do art stuff, so it definitely helps the influence. The Party Never Ends cover art fucking sucks, by the way. I'm losing my mind, bro. And the last song moving up is Golden X Getaway. This has to be one of my most listened to Juice WRLD songs of all time. And I put it in perfect section, but I'm letting the SoundCloud classics influence my opinion once again, because those are the songs I listen to most in today's age. And Golden X Getaway is just one of those songs that's fucking amazing. And Autograph is still my number 1. I was actually pleasantly surprised that a lot of people agreed with that. Well, I guess not really agree, but people were like, I respect that number 1. So I was pretty happy with that. So that's my list. It's actually insane of how many people have seen the original video. I've had people tell me they've seen the video over 5 times. I just had a little bit over 20K when the video came out. And yeah, this fucking series popped off. The original X video actually flopped. It got like 2K views the first week, and then it blew up. I think the video's near at like 600,000 now, which is insane numbers. I know the Juice WRLD's like near 1 million, but holy shit, that I did not expect that whatsoever. And mind you, the X ranking was so unserious. Like, I came in that video just having fun. Like, if you listen to the background, you can hear like little joysticks in the background because my friends were just laughing playing Super Smash Brothers. So when I saw the video blew up, I knew that I had to take the Juice WRLD video a little bit more serious and really go all in. Which, even though the video dropped a year ago, the quality still stands. It's one of my best videos I've made. I never expected one of my videos to go near 1 million views. A long form video hitting 1 million views here on YouTube is a really hard thing to do, and I'm very grateful. And yes, I'm working on another ranking video. It's gonna be a surprise. It's my biggest ranking ever. It's over 200 songs. Yeah, I'm still drawing. I'm doing the great section right now. Now, in terms of the Party Never Ends Deluxe dropping, I don't really have much interest updating this list. If I get asked about it too much, I'll do like a ranking over the Deluxe in general, but I'm most likely not gonna do it and move on to other projects, and maybe eventually another Juice WRLD video. Maybe a Juice WRLD What Could Have Been. just a little bit of idea. But I'll see you guys next week.